News 13 investigative reporter Karen Zetkalak found out how it works and who could benefit.
It's a hard thing to face, but when I keep remembering how I was in that and I'm out here now, it's not so bad.
Her home is now a heap, a life's worth of treasures tossed by Helene.
We find a few things like finding the little smiley face off the gingerbread man. That's a little bit of hope sitting there on that old broken log. You know, things will get better. Things eventually will get better.
7 months ago, Paula Masters thought she was dead, stuck inside her home for hours as the river swallowed everything up to her roof.
Do you sometimes just think, I can't believe I got out?
Yes, many times, many times. Thank God every morning I wake up.
Masters shared her unbelievable survival story with us after the storm, and we were there this winter as what was left of her house was cleared. Since then, she's moved into a new home outside of Batcave, but says it's emotional every time she comes back here.
It brings back the actual happening of the house tearing apart and sitting there looking and knowing you were probably going to die, and then you have this. So, but I hear birds and I see leaves coming back, so you know something will come back. But it would make a great park,
which is exactly what Masters is hoping for. She says she was one of the first in line in Henderson County to apply for the Hazardous Mitigation Grant Program. It's a voluntary option where the state and county survey your land and then help you decide which option is best: elevating, rebuilding, or selling your home for the price before Helene hit.
How much would that mean to you if they did buy your property for that value?
I would feel more like I hadn't just wasted my whole life, you know, not that I have, but, and then it would give me something to leave my kids. You know, and I always thought this piece of property would bring a good price one day, and that would be their inheritance.
Masters is now one of many waiting for the next step in the process. According to the state, in Henderson County, there have been 96 people interested in the program. In Transylvania, 24, in Madison, 16, and in Polk County, 9. In Buncombe County, we're told there are 323 interested properties, with 69 wanting to elevate their house, and the majority, 214, hoping to sell.
We're in the prep stage. We have 2 acquisition groups. The state is ready to send us group 3 as soon as we send group 2 back. So we're at 49 properties so far.
Brad Hughes tells us the process could take a year or more, but says they're working as quickly as possible to get the projects approved and started. He hopes people understand that there are several options besides acquisition to make sure your property is no longer at risk in the future.
Typically with HMGP, FEMA pays 75% of the project cost, the state pays 25% of the cost. So there is no out-of-pocket cost to the resident or the homeowner or the property owner.
Hughes tells us the amount of money being allotted for this program in the mountains is unprecedented. Masters understands why, with so many of her neighbors' homes still sitting shattered and unlivable, most now hoping for a miracle.
It would mean a lot, and it would finally close it, you know, I guess. But there's, you know, these people, I mean, there's so many people that are just, have done all we can do, and all we can do now is wait and pray.
Karen Zetkalak, News 13.